I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I especially like to thank God, my Lord and Savior, my family, my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, twin sister and manager, Cece, my lady. Thank you guys for all your support. I'd also like to thank all the fans, and all the people out there who consider themselves an FOF, a friend of free. My free agency has been nothing short of amazing. And frankly, it has been a dream come true. But like most dreams, the reality is very different from what I imagined. Though I wouldn't change a thing about this period and the time I spent in the NBA, I can honestly say that nothing has been more gratifying and more difficult than choosing where to play next year. I sought the wise counsel of my loved ones. Nothing puts me at ease more than knowing that regardless of my decision, you guys will be there for me no matter what. It is for this reason, above all, I've decided to play for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Good job.
Brotherly love.
Talent they have on that team, they're going to championship this year.
You think so? And you know what that means?
I'm gonna get cha-ching. I love it.
Sis, all started here.
Yep, right here in the dome.
Yeah, that was all about. Salutations, I am Sharonis Jackson.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and your brand is growing, you will be challenged with managing increasing demands off the court. In between games, you'll have decisions to make on how to spend your off days. Will you refine your skill on the court and work on increasing your attributes in live practices? Do you want to earn fame and extra money by partnering with global brands? Or would you rather establish personal connections with some of the game's most influential personalities, which bring with them a variety of rewards? The choice is yours.
Man, CC.
Welcome to your second NBA. Endorsements is where your agent, Dom Pagnotti, will keep you up to It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
Trick or treat, give me something good to eat.
Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the 76ers in Philadelphia. For Philadelphia, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed a year, I'll tell you. But, this guy, Freak, because if you would have played in that era with Freak, I don't know, Shaq. This guy, he left school early, but he is something unique, different.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. The fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. They took the loss in this East versus West. Here's Freak. On the court for the Mavericks. Johnson is out there with Arthur. Then there's Foster. Then it's Jones. And it's Harris in at the point. Freak kicks to Embiid. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia leading by 7. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Now Roten, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
The 76ers leading. And here's Freak over in the corner, Sampson. And it's Okafor missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Foster dishes to Harris. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. They get it back. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Over in the corner, Sampson. Okafor, the pass to Yang. Arthur grabs the board.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Down low, Embiid kicks to Roten. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Roten's got his second basket. 7 seconds left to play in the first. The dish to Foster. With 1 on the clock. And he hits. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career. Dirk has proven himself through the test of time, as tough as it may have been back in his rookie. So both teams making some changes here. Mavericks trail by 6. On the court for the Mavericks. We've got Johnson. Devin Harris is out there with Foster. Then it's Arthur. And it's Jones in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. Freak kicks to Okafor. Pass to Roten. Pick by Okafor. Now here's Roten. He's got 7. 4 on the clock. 18 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Passes it to Harris. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Foster. He's covered by Roten. Johnson left side. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Okafor kicks to Roten. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Sampson dishes to Landry. Here's Yang. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the 76ers lead by 8. The Mavericks shooting 41% for the game. Here's Foster. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. There's the screen. Off the screen. Here's Arthur. And the first half is now. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. In for Nowitzki. Foster comes in for Chandler Parsons. Harris is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Yang, he's in at point guard. Okafor out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Sampson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Embiid gets it to go.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Dallas has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And he gets the bucket. Foster's got the lead up to 2 now for the man.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Freak kicks to Roten. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And there's the feed to Barea. Johnson the screen. With some arc. Leonard kicks to Barea. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Barea's got 6 points. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
to the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Wide open look. A nice shot by Barea. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Foster. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Yang. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Well, it's been an exciting game. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought. A different look for Dallas. Leonard, he's checked in for Matthews. Harris comes in for Foster. And Barea subbed in for Williams. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Take a look at the performance in this one for Freak. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Dallas. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Leonard in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Barea, the pass to Nowitzki. The shot is off. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it. Mavericks timeout call.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones for 3. The Mavericks rebound. And Barea has it in the corner. From deep 3-point range. Misses. So the 76ers win it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's move on. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the